Alright. You're starting right from the cutscene. Don't miss the QTE. There you go.
Don't know why I missed
1,000
that.
rings for not missing a quick time event. Oh, this is all quick time event. This is a quick time event boss.
Max bonus. And that's all it took.
That's all. Oh, wow.
There you go.
You had that at 0 health. You just missed a quick time event. At least it didn't make you refight the boss. I'll say that. Again, the ones we missed are weird, unless they're just deaths.
What a day.
Did we die for it? You didn't die 4 times.
No, I think
No, you
three.
had 3 deaths there. Unless there's like combat portions we're missing somehow.
I'm not the explorer type, so
Not the completionist.
no, never even once.
You're not the kind of person who would play Blue Gender, not Blue Gender, Blue Dragon. Blue Gender is something else. For 3 hours, or I'm sorry, for 30 hours, get into disc 3,
Here's
and then realize that you missed a collectible and start your game over.
no, I would definitely not
I would think
do
a
that.
crazy person would do that.
That sounds like there's a story to that.
Sicily did that shit. Started it over. That thing is 3 discs.
I wouldn't even start Blue Dragon.
That's a better choice. You've made the right choice.
Let's just be clear on that. Nice change.
Good cash out.
Yeah. I'm cashing out. But no, the one game that does an excellent job of incentivizing you to be a completionist and rewarding it is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which, considering you didn't know the game console when that came out, you should go back and play that.
Yeah, I need to, because I don't understand when it became Metroidvania.
It was that game. That was the one that did it.
Because everybody, you know, it's like, oh, it's a Metroidvania game. And they're like, no, it's a fucking Metroid game. Castlevania didn't contribute anything to that genre. So I need to go play, like,
Well,
ones
they
that-
did and they didn't, because that game has far more RPG elements to it than Metroid ever did.
Which one?
Symphony of the Night.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've not played that.
You can buy it on PSN fairly cheaply.
I've played 1, 2, and 3. That's my Castlevania.
This one actually references 3 because you're playing as Alucard, who is one of the playable characters in 3.
Now, it's possible because I was young.
He said tame. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was totally calling that out. Like, don't let that slide. Probably because I was young, but I did enjoy Castlevania 2. I'm in the camp of loving that game. I have not tried to go back and play it, though. Older.
I'm in the camp of, as I've gotten older, I've appreciated Zelda 2 more. It did a lot of things ahead of its time. But it's still kind of a hard game to just pick up and grasp. At least it was when it came out. You know?
Oh yeah, and it was so different from the first one. I mean, it was almost like, was this another game?
If you took Link out, put another sprite in there, and knocked the title and changed it to something different, people would have a far greater appreciation for that game. And this is part of it. You know, if you make a franchise, they're expecting certain things from that franchise. If you deviate
too far, you will annihilate a fan base that...
Which is what's happening with Resident Evil right now, because they're turning into more of an action game, which I prefer, to be honest. But it's no longer a survival horror game, which those games usually have awful, awful gameplay.
Now, I haven't done any in the Resident Evil series, gone back and played those yet, but I have the same complaint with Dead Space, because Dead Space, the original, was action horror. I don't know if survival horror is right. It's more action horror. But it definitely was high on the horror list. And 2, and definitely 3, which I have not played yet, but I watched on it enough to know that I probably won't play it. Like, it just became, Gears of War. in space.
Well, see, I'm not someone who's a fan of, say, horror. The horror genre as a whole just doesn't appeal to me. I am getting blown up by this random lava on the stage.
Yeah, I just realized that was deadly.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. And I hate having environmental hazards in games like
Also,
this.
Sean, should I mention that talking about games while playing a game is not the easiest thing to do?
There is that.
Yeah, you got to give appreciation. Anybody who watches Let's Plays or something like that, you're watching the guy and they're not doing so great, and you're thinking, oh man, I best this season. This fight or whatever. It's like, you need to talk to somebody about a game while you're playing the game to appreciate how hard that can be. I like the horror games, but I like horror games that are heavy on the suspense, use the jump scares lightly, and are more, like Slender Man is an extreme in that direction, but it's like you don't show the monster. The monster is your mind. In the first Dead Space, had great moments of that kind of stuff, of like going down a corridor, scary music's playing, vents are all over the place, you're low on ammo, you go down this long ass corridor and not a damn thing happened. Nothing happened, but you're so on edge, the next thing that comes out of the screen, you jump out of the seat now.
I think my major problem with those type of games is, aside from the fact that I'm just generally not affected by that type of thing in the same way that other people are, is that the gameplay is usually just atrocious. Like, they spent so much time working on building up the drama and the environment, they paid no attention to the game engine at all.
I would say that Dead Space combat is kind of like Gears of War combat compared to Call of Duty. Like, where Call of Duty is like the pinnacle of first-person shooter, has all the modern enhancements, and Gears of War is like a good second, a good running. It doesn't do anything wrong, but it's like, we've evolved, guys. There's some things that you're doing that are not quite, there's better ways, basically.
Right.
Dead Space is kind of like that. It's like, there are better ways. Hey, I think you gotta run.
So it would seem.
And that guy got fucked by the lava. He did not run. And this guy will get fucked by the lava because he will not run. You gotta jump and... Oh, there you go. No damage. And gold? Really?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't do it fast enough.
There were 2 tiers above what you got. Hey, this is new. Fairness.
Let's see how fair this is.
These names of creatures have nothing to do with the creatures. They literally put a bunch of words in a hat, and then, like, you just have to use these all.
Hey, Benny was in charge here.
Maybe there's something lost in translation.
Yeah, there's another torture attack.
Alright.
And look at
That
how
wheel
much
came from
damage,
nothing,
yeah.
right? That was not an environment wheel that you grabbed.
That is correct. I did.
And you got him on which time. Nice. There should be points for, like... Dead? Okay.
Yeah. He's
for,
just
like,
crawling around.
pulling that shit off when you're near death yourself. Uh-oh.
Ah, there we go. There's half a disc.
Half a record. Game's not pleased with you. Or there's another boss that we have to fight to get the other half.
Where did you go, Platinum Disc?
No, that's just the push.
I just saw you. Where did
There
you
it
go? Oh,
Oh, there's a chest in the back. You see it?
yeah.
What'd you get?
Some shit. Who
Lift.
knows?
Oh, you could have totally been throwing dumpsters at him. Oh, hey, there's health.
Oh.
That's nice. You got 2 swords or 1? One.
Just
Okay.
the one. I think that's
It's the scabbard.
Yeah.
There's another chest back there. Wait, or is it the same one? No, that's another chest.
So it would seem.
No idea what you got, but okay.
Split the car. Why? Because it's fun.
Hey, you got some health or a butterfly or I don't know what the hell you're getting anymore.
It's some bullshit.
There are more items and mechanics in the game.
I guess.
Oh,
this
you're
is
gonna have
be
to time freeze. Yeah.
Why didn't that work? Come on. Let's do this again. I'm hitting it like a frame or two after it's happening. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm such a fucking dumbass. I keep thinking it's mapped to left trigger instead of right trigger for some reason.
Might be the wall screwing you up there too.
I'll get it this time.
There we go. Oh hey, more running.
She looks
Even
so
she's like-
bored.
Fucking really?
That was funny.
Oh, alright. We're gonna surf on the back of a angel
That's
demon.
pretty terrific. Okay.
It was just like, we're just fucking with you. We're not gonna pull the same shit again. We know. It's like, we know. Don't you hate it when games do that shit? They pick one mechanic and slam it into the ground. Benny doesn't refuse work. He's only looking forward, never back.
Alright, so now what? Oh, okay, we're saving, so
That's where he came, isn't it?
I thought.
I think you might need to drop down that little rock. There, below you? That.
There we go, you're fucking with my sense of perspective. Kudos to you. It makes this marginally more entertaining as a set piece.
Oh no! Okay. Wow, I'm glad you are doing that, because I didn't know if we had flipped when we jumped. Because it looked like there for a second that down was down again or something weird.
Down was down again for a second, but I managed to flip it again. Ah, Jesus.
It's still coming.
That's what she said.
Where the hell did they build this place? Like on the top of a volcano?
Where am I going now? Did somebody explain to me what I'm doing? Ah, okay, this is where I'm going. Okay, here we go. Did I hit that or miss it? I bet I missed it.
She said something. I was like, you know, I feel like a QTE's coming.
That's okay.
It seems to be pretty nice about the QTEs here.
I'm not gonna get upset for, dying to random bullshit like that. Like that's not me losing. That's just me not knowing the sequence. It's like playing Contra, where you have to know the specific enemy patterns and stuff.
Here we
So
go.
I'm just gonna mash X.
It does not allow you to cheat, apparently.
No, it does not. It does not like that.
You will do your QTEs. You will eat your QTEs and
How-
clean your plate.
Apparently, that's That's unfortunate. So, okay. Now you know, and knowing South Bell. Because, honestly, if they didn't do that, I would just mash X for the rest of the game during these pieces. Because I hate doing QTEs. I think it's dumb. Especially when you use the same button all the time. Like, if it was randomly generated, that would be one thing. There we go.
There you go. Bonus 1,000 rings
I can do
for
them.
doing a QTE.
I can do them, and I can do them with precision. I just don't like doing it.
Alright, we got a gold medal. When we come back, more lava stage.